Stormy Daniels is back on the witness stand in former President Donald Trump's hush money trial this morning. Trump's attorneys will continue their cross-examination of the adult film star. The $130,000 payment Daniels received in 2016 from Trump's former attorney is at the center of the criminal case. Our Errol Barnett is just outside the Manhattan courtroom with more on today's testimony. Good to see you again, Errol. All right, so she's back on cross-examination. She really had a lot to say the last time she was on the stand. She was speaking so quickly that the court stenographer couldn't even keep up with what she was saying. What can we expect to hear today?
Hey there, Anne-Marie. Great to see you. Yes, in fact, during the second portion of Daniels' testimony, she leaned forward to the stenographer and said, "Is that better?" because she slowed down her cadence. Cross-examination from Trump's defense team will continue today. And to catch you up from Tuesday, as you kind of summarized, Daniels spoke about how she met Trump in '06, how she came to his hotel room, how that turned into an uncomfortable sexual encounter, and how in the years that followed, she feared for her safety. But when it was time Tuesday afternoon for cross-examination to begin, Trump's defense wanted to poke holes in her memory and suggest that she had ulterior motives for coming forward with her story. They suggest that perhaps she was fabricating aspects of it, which she denied. They also poked holes in the fact that she was fearing for her safety, and that's why she felt an NDA or this $130,000 hush money payment was necessary. And they suggest that perhaps she was doing all of this with a financial motive. And so cross-examination of her will continue. It may get heated in that courtroom behind me, and we don't yet know of the next following witness.
And one would expect, based on the amount of detail she was sharing, that it would have been very uncomfortable for Donald Trump to sit there and listen to it. But he was kind of like huffing and puffing. He seems sort of cursing under his breath and shaking his head. The judge did not like that.
Yeah. What's interesting, Anne-Marie, when we look back at the official court transcript, Judge Merchan pulled Trump's lawyer, Todd Blanche, for a sidebar before Daniels even got to the sexual details of her testimony, and he pulled Trump's lawyer aside to warn him that, in his words, his client was cursing audibly in the courtroom during Daniels' testimony and shaking his head visually. Merchan warned that those could very well be contemptuous behavior, and quote, "It has the potential to intimidate the witness, and the jury can see that." So if you're keeping track, we've had 10 gag order violations totaling a $10,000 fine, a warning from the judge that any more violations could in fact lead to incarcerations. Preparations have already been underway, and now another warning during Daniels' testimony that any more visual responses from Trump to Daniels or any other witness's testimony could lead to more punishments. So we'll wait to see how things unfold today, Anne-Marie, but the temperature in that courtroom certainly has been kicking up.
Definitely. Errol Barnett, thank you.